Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back. Welcome to my live. I'm going to come on this evening for a little bit, take a few readings, see what's happening, see what's going on with everybody. I wasn't able to do my daily today because I tried 4 separate times to make it post and it wouldn't post. So I finally gave up and said, well, the universe clearly doesn't want me to post this today. So I'm assuming that, hi, you guys, that you were able to get your messages elsewhere today, because I was just saying I was not able to come on today. It would not let me download what I had prepared, which is really weird. Hi, how are you guys? Good to see you. I'm hanging in there. A lot of really negative energy we're coming into. If you watched my live last time, a really tumultuous week and 10 days ahead, which is not going to be good. I don't like the energy from it. Hi, Joanna. And I'm really worried. But how are you guys? Your life is so boring. I think everybody's life is so boring, but it's better than the opposite. I'd rather have things boring than not. Am I a librarian? No. Why would you say that? This is what I do for a living. I'm a psychic medium and a card reader and a Reiki master. I'm a nurse, but I'm a healer. This is what I do full time. That's why I do full-time readings. We're all going through it. We are, Maya. You're right. You're right. Hi, Rebecca. Basically, your dream job. Well, it took me 35 years to get here. Maya, I was a nurse for 35 years, and I had to save enough to be able to take that leap of faith. So it took me a long time to get here. I worked really hard to get here. Always done this on the side, but finally opened my own business. Oh, it's a very reliable form of income. I have a lot of clients that come to me constantly. It's very reliable. It's not a steady paycheck, but it's more than enough. It's just that right now I had to close down my business because of COVID. So it's not just tarot reading. I'm a healer. I do Reiki. I'm a IET master. I'm a master Reiki crystal healer. I do a lot of crystal work. Hi, Patricia. Patty. I do a lot of mediumship readings for people who have loved ones that have crossed over. I do angel card readings. I bring in people's guardian angels to talk to them. And I do psychic work. So it keeps me busy. Yeah, I owned my own wellness business, but unfortunately with COVID, it shut down. So that's why, I depend on my supporters to help me keep the channel going, help me with donations of love and so forth, so that I can keep going and doing what I'm doing. So share out, you guys, share out, please. Yeah, teachers be like, the only way you can be successful is by slaving to a corporation. No, not true. But, you don't have to be, your idea of success and somebody else's idea of success are on 2 different things. My son is very successful. He's a cybersecurity analyst for the government, and he's 27, and he's very successful, but he's where he wants to be. And I let go of being a nurse administrator, which was hugely successful and made about 5 times more than I'm making now. But that's okay, because I love what I'm doing now. And I didn't love what I was doing then. I liked it for a long time, and then I went and I got my master's, and then with my master's, they took me off the floor doing the nursing. Hi, Maria. I just got your subscription, so thank you. I hope you stay subscribed with me. So you'll continue to know when I come on, like tonight, to do live readings, okay? And I'm writing everyone's names down as we go here. With the internet, you no longer have to commute to be successful. True. It just depends what you do and how good you are at it. If people like you and you're good at what you do, then it's easy to use the internet and to be successful. So where you have to get out of the house to get money. Yeah. So it's kind of a combination. I love what I do, though, and some people on here have had private readings with me, And, you know, if you feel like talking about them, you can. Your sister, Patty? It was a continuation of the previous comment. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, stay real close to the vest in the next 10 days through the end of January, please, everybody. Don't go to Washington. Don't go to the inauguration. Don't be around any of that. It's not good energy, and it's a lot of hatred and rage, and we have a lot of astrological planets, like I said the other day, that are known to be hateful and rageful, that are becoming square between the 16th and the 22nd of January. So I am expecting, well, you need a private reading, Haron, and you could speak to your guardian angels with me. A few people on here, if you want to talk about your private readings, feel free. I've been doing this for 35 years, though, Haron, so that's, you know, I've really honed my skills. But I love what I do, and that makes a difference. But stay close to home, stay safe, tell everybody to stay close to home, don't go to the inauguration, don't be around that energy. Thank you, Jane. Haron, Jane, Maya, Rebecca, Angelica, Patty, and Maria. We need to add Maria to that list, Jane. That's right, Patricia had a private reading. And a lot of people, you can go down below to my website, northernlights.one, and you can open it up and see all the different readings that I offer and the prices and so forth, and then call me and schedule an appointment. And that's what Patricia did. It's wonderful. And thank you, Patricia, for that vote of confidence. I love what I do, and I think that shows when I do my readings. I like to make people feel comforted and acknowledged, and that's important. So yes, Jane, if we can just make one more list, and there's Patricia and Marie. Okay, well, it was Marie is after Patricia, but that's okay. Marie is last after Patricia. So I'll just read them that way when we get to them. No, thanks, Jane. Jane, do you want to be the moderator this evening? Would you like to be in charge of keeping the list up to date so I know who's coming on board? I can turn you blue, Jane, and I can make you a moderator really easy if you'd like to keep the list up. Would you like to do that? You don't have to. I just was wondering, since you're doing it already, would you like to do that? And then you can also help me. It always leaves you at peace. That's so nice, Patricia. Yeah, I love doing my readings, and I think my clients really enjoy it as well. Jane, did you have a question, hon? Or would you like to be a moderator? Just all that means is keeping up the list. Because when new people come on, I'll remind them to subscribe. So it would just be keeping up the list so I know who's next. Would that work out okay? And do you see communication and reconciliation between me and my Aries again or not? Well, Haron's ahead of you. Okay. Would you like to be Jane, would you like to keep the list up for me? Okay. Let me finish with Jane. Okay, Haron first. Mods can go first. So Jane, I guess that means you can go first if you would like to moderate and keep the list up to date. And Haron, you may want to change your question because that's a karmic question. Okay. Haron, and I'll explain. Well, let me explain why, Haron, okay? Because a lot of people don't understand that. If you've broken up with somebody or someone's broken up with you and you would like to hope that they really miss you like crazy and they really regret breaking up with you, that's kind of wishing them bad. Excuse me. Not on purpose, but it's kind of like, oh, I really hope they regret that they're not with me anymore. And because of that, that's a karmic kind of, you're throwing some karma their way, and it's negative karma, and that'll come back to you. So I just always try to explain to people like that. But you're asking if he regrets, and yeah, and so that's kind of bringing in that karmic piece. Does he regret it? Is he upset? As if you're kind of wishing that he does regret it. Do you know what I mean? So you just want to be careful with that, because I don't want any of you guys to get hit with that negative karma coming back that you're putting out there. So just reword it. But I do feel, Jane, did you want to, and bless you. Bless you. Thank you, Jet. Thank you, Angelica. I saged in here because I really wanted to get rid of a lot of, not negative energy in my home, but just kind of around the world. So I did a whole Native American ceremony today. And I still smell it, so it's making me sneeze. So Jane, you're here. Would you like to ask a question, hon? Before you go, since it's 2 a.m., where are you located, Jane, that it's 2 a.m.? Are you like, I didn't want to be mod today. That's okay. But where are you located, Jane? Where do you live, hon? Near Turkey. Okay, because I know it's about 2 a.m. there, you said. So I'm going to take your question first, hon, okay? How does N Aries... Yeah, it's a Native American ceremony, absolutely. You're a Capricorn. Okay, so how does N and Aries feel about and think about currently? How does 1 month communication? He still looks at my eyes at work. He still looks at my eyes at work. Yeah, I feel the way the angels are telling me right off the bat is that it's not a good connection, Jane, anymore. I feel like he's looking for approval, but I don't feel like he's wanting to be connected or in a relationship. I don't know if that makes sense, Jane. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, Harun, she's in Turkey. So it's 2 a.m. there in Turkey. Jane, does that make sense, hon? Because I don't feel like the connection is strong or that it's there anymore. And I feel like it would be better if you could let go, the way the angels are saying it to me, and move on. Doesn't he want to communicate with me? I think he doesn't want to be involved. Hi, Goddess Love. Goddess Love, would you like to be the moderator to just keep track of the list? I can make you turn blue and then make you the moderator. I can give you the list. I miss him. I know you do, hon. And I think eventually he'll get to the point, Jane, where he will want to be friends again. But I think right now, I think it's not, I don't think it's a good combination for you. And I think there's something better for you coming up that the angels want to bring in. Hi, Leo. So I'm going to give you the list right off the bat, and then you can keep track of it. Goddess Love moving forward. Okay, of course. Up. Let me get out of this. I'm just going to make the list here for you. And then you can keep track of it after if that's okay. And when we get to 20 people or 20 people read, let me know, please, because then I stop. Leo sign. Here you go. There's the list that I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about halfway. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes tonight. Sometimes Tuesday nights are a little bit slower. Jane, what better one will come? Will I forget him? I don't think you're going to forget him. I think it's going to turn into a friendship, and I think you'll have that communication again, honey. But I think the angels will bring somebody new in for you to pay attention to, and that's really going to be interested in you and really love you. And I feel that energy coming in. I just don't think it's him. Does that make sense? Hi, hon. Yes, Kim, I'll do mediumship tonight. Sure. I'll put you on the list so we can add Kim to the list. Goddess. Thank you. Well, I do tarot sometimes when people want a reading, but when people ask me a question, I hear right away from their angels. And so I pass that on. When do I feel? I feel like by June. I feel like, and that's our summer here, Jane. So I feel like the beginning of summer, there'll be a new person that comes in. Okay, and I feel like you'll be introduced by someone to this person. Doesn't mean you can't still have a friendship with this Aries, okay? I think eventually it will get to that point. I just don't think right now it is. Okay, Jane? Kim will be added to the list. Goddess Love is taking care of that for me today. Once you said new love in February coming into me. Well, and it could have changed. I mean, it changes every day. We have free will. So you could have done something where that new person is no longer coming in. With COVID still around, it could have changed. And maybe that person has moved farther away from you and isn't coming in. So it changes every day. And right now I'm seeing it as by June. Doesn't mean it can't happen in February, but I'm feeling by June you'll have this person in your life. Okay? I mean, every day we take a step outside the door, we're constantly making choices. And when we make those choices, we have free will to go in a different direction. And everything changes. So like I could give you a reading, and I believe when you're going to leave out my front door, you're going to take a left, and that's the way the reading is going to take you. And you don't, you take a right, and everything changes. That's how I'm trying to explain. That's free will. And everybody has free will. That's exactly right, Maya, and I've said that many times. That nothing, she's saying nothing can come in unless you let go of the past. Nothing good or new can come in. So letting go of the past and kind of forgiving, letting go and forgiving. And it doesn't mean forgiving if they've hurt you in some way and so forth. It doesn't mean forgiving them. It's letting go and forgiving your role in the relationship, just forgiving you holding on for so long. That's a big part of it, because the forgiving part is all about letting go. And the forgiving part is all about being able to expect somebody new to come in. Okay, Jane? Well, I see that you retracted all your messages. I hope you have a good night. Haron, you have a question. What are the good things Faizan believes of me? What are the good things Faizan believes of me? Okay, let me pull some cards on that. Using the Gilded Tarot Imperial deck tonight. I can put this down so you can see me shuffling. I know you guys like to see me shuffle. What are the good things? I mean, I think you have, your angels are telling me you have a lot of really good qualities. That's not a problem. Why do you not feel the good qualities, Haron? That's a better question. Because I feel like you have the Three of Wands right off the bat. The Three of Wands is it's something tangible that's behind you. It's something in a relationship that you're leaving behind and you're walking away from. You could be walking towards someone. So you have your own wand in your hand and you're leaving and you're walking away and your ship is coming in to get you. So that's all good. So if you're moving towards Faizan and you haven't yet been in a relationship with you, he hasn't yet been in a relationship with you, then I think that's a good thing, because this means your ship's coming in, and yes, he will be coming in. And the second card I pulled is the pub owner, or the emotions, the cups, right? The Nine of Cups, and it's all positive, it's all love, it's all about celebrating what he has in front of him and the things he's worked on. Okay. What is it you would like with him, hun? This doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It just has to be a relationship of some kind. It could be a business partner. It could be somebody that you work with. Okay, you're saying a friendship. It could be any kind of a relationship. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to have, when I say relationship, I don't always mean a love relationship. Okay? It's just having a connection. And I think that's the important piece, is that you will have that connection. And you're celebrating it here with the cups. For sure. Does that make sense? It's kind of like how a soulmate is not always just a lover or a love relationship. A soulmate could be here for 5 minutes, or here for your whole life, or here for 3 hours, or 3 weeks, or 3 months. A soulmate could be an animal. A soulmate could be somebody you meet at the grocery store who lets you cut them in line. It's somebody who creates kind of I would always call it like a dent in your life. Somebody who comes in and actually changes something in your life. Like maybe you would have been fourth in line and this person's letting you go first, like you did with Jane, right? That's a kind of a soulmate connection. Or a soulmate could be somebody that you're madly in love with and you spend the next 60 years with. There are all kinds of soulmates, okay? I know my traits, but I want to know about him. I don't know about him. He's not here for me to ask his angels, hon. His thinking. He's not here. I don't have permission to see what he's thinking, because he's not here to give me permission. Remember, I always say that every time, that you can't ask me how someone's feeling or thinking or what they're thinking, because I can't read their mind, because I don't have permission to. The angels don't allow you to do that as a psychic. And if you go to a psychic and they tell you they can read somebody's thoughts, they're lying. Don't stay with them for very long. See? That's what I said to you. If you go to a reader and they read somebody's thinking, you can't do that. You can't do that. You don't have permission to do that. You can be added, Apurva, if you subscribe. And I see you come across as subscribe, because I only read for my subscribers. I will let Goddess Love know, Apurva, if I'll put a question mark next to your name, and if you're able to hit the subscribe button down below, then I will be able to read for you. Why is that weird, Haroon? Okay, I'll wait for it to come through, because it hasn't come through yet. So hopefully your settings are set to public. I don't know if you check under your little picture in the right-hand corner and you open up to make sure your settings are set to public, because there are trusted tarot readers who do. Okay. I would stay reading with them then, if you trust them. When you jump around and go to all different readers, that's not a good thing. So if you trust them and what they're telling you, then I would stay with them, hun. Because when you jump around, you get different readers reading different things. You don't need to be confused. You just need to know. Okay, then go. Maybe you need to stay with Virgo Goddess, hun, if you trust them. It's whoever you trust to do the readings for you. If you trust she's telling you honestly the truth, then I would stay with her. Correct, Maya. It is. When you go around to a bunch of different people, you're going to get different readings, because we all hear, well, if people hear, I don't even know if Virgo Goddess hears from you have to be a medium to actually hear. So she may not hear, she might just be reading the cards. So I would just recommend that you stick with 1 or 2 people and not go all over the internet, because even if we put the same cards down, we're going to read them differently. It's a gut feeling. We go with what we hear and what we feel. Okay? Thanks, Haroon. Now, Maya, you're next. What would you like to know, hon? Apurva, I'm going to check, because I don't know if yours came through. I'm going to check and see if it came through, so we could add you to the list if it did, okay? All right, I'm just trying to get in here to see on YouTube who's come through. And then we can add you to the list if you've come through here, okay? Nope. Nope, it hasn't come through. Okay. So Apurva, you need to go up to your picture in the right-hand corner and do the drop-down menu and find out which one has public or private settings, because you must be set to private settings, because it hasn't subscribed. If you're hit to private settings, I won't see it. So that's the best way for you to do it. Okay? So Maya, what's your question? May you please connect to my great-grandma, Noel? What would he, or your great-granddad, Noel? What would he like to say to me, including the advice for actions I need to take to improve my finances? That's a lot. So give me one question you'd like me to ask him, hon. Do you have one question possibly that you would like me to ask him? I have him here, finances, and to say hey. And he knows you say hey because you talk to him all the time, he tells me. He's a chatterbox, a bit of a chatterbox. I hear him. He's talking to me. He's talking to me. So was he a talker? Was he a person that talked all the time? Because he's chattering in my ear. He's saying that you're not happy where you are. Are you working right now, Maya? He's Jamaican. Okay. Because I can hear him talking. Interesting. Maya, are you working right now? He's talking about an opportunity that's coming in for you. I'm going to pull a couple of cards, but specifically from him, when I do mediumship, I'm hearing that he's talking. No, ma'am, it's difficult to find something. Are you in Jamaica? No, ma'am. Okay. Because I do feel like what is around you, you're creating. So if you want this job to come in, like tonight's the new moon in Capricorn. It's actually on the West Coast. It's at 9 p.m. on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. It's at 12 midnight. So it's kind of tonight into tomorrow. Tonight's a real big night of manifestation. You're in the USA. Okay. Tonight's a real big night of manifestation, okay? Because that's what the new moon is all about, is pulling in things that you want to come into your life, okay? So tonight, if that's what you're looking for and you're wanting a new job or you're wanting a change in finances, and that's what you want to have come in, then that's what you want to manifest. And you don't want to say, I really want a lot of good money to come in. What you want to do is thank the universe and be grateful to the universe that you already have it. That's how you manifest. You manifest as if your affirmation or what you're saying is as if you already have it. So if you're wanting to manifest a new love, you thank the universe so much. I'm so very grateful, universe, that you brought this new love into me. He's perfect. We have a wonderful relationship. Even if you don't yet, because that's what the universe will hear and that's what it'll bring in. If you're looking for a job, that's what you want to say. You don't want to say, I'm really needing a job. I need some money. Can you please help me? Instead, you're going to say, thank you, universe, for bringing in this new job. It's going to help me get back on my feet, and I'm so grateful. Okay, so tonight's a lot of his things. My card said next Thursday-ish. Good. To get a job, you mean? Okay. Apurva, you want to go up to your picture in the right-hand corner. You want to do the drop-down menu. Like when I do it, I do the drop-down menu. I'm going to see YouTube, or I'm going to see whatever it is, whatever account I'm in. And then you hit that, and there's going to be a little button that says you're on private, and you're going to move it to public. Okay, Maya. Good cook. I feel like a good cook. Why do I feel like jerky or really spicy on my lips? Really, really hot on my lips. Thank you, Joanna. If you could help Apurva, that would be great. Apurva. I can't do the readings and help. Thanks, Joanna, for helping. Apurva, do you know how to get to your? You said it's been done. Okay, let me check. I'll see if you've come on. Let me see. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. Nope, not yet. Hasn't shown up, so I will keep checking. I cook spicy stuff. Okay, because that's a lot of I have a lot of spice on my lips, a lot of heat I feel on my lips. And he's reminding me of it. So he must have also cooked that same real spicy cuisine. Yes? He has a very deep voice. He's making me feel like it's way down here. That kind of a voice. But he's chattering in my ear as if I think he's really happy that you talked to him. And you see signs from him, he's telling me. Okay, Apurva came through, so we can add you to the list. It just came through. Okay, Goddess. Oh, yes. I know, hon. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess, for adding Apurva. He loves you very much, Maya. I feel like you must talk to him all the time because he's making me feel like he's always in contact with you, or you're always in contact with him. What is it you're looking for next Thursday? A job? Are you looking for a job, Maya, by next Thursday? Or are you looking for income to come in? I'm not getting the next Thursday from him at all, so that's why I'm wondering what it is, because I can ask him. Thank you, Goddess. I'm waiting to hear back from Stephanie Nunez about a job. Okay. And that is the day after tomorrow, Thursday, correct? It's not next week, it's this week. Oh, of next Thursday? A week from two days from now? So next week after the inauguration, the 21st. Let me ask him. He says you can get any job you want, hon. You just have to put your mind to it. He knows how hard you've been working and trying, and he will put out the energy to help you, he says. This person who interviewed, he says, who interviewed you really liked you, really connected with you. Did you feel that, Maya? Did you feel that connection as well? Thank you, Goddess. Maya, did you feel that connection with the person who you spoke to about the job? Did you? Because he's talking about there being a strong connection between the two of you, that you hit it off and that there was a nice connection. Maya, are you still here? Maya, yes, ma'am. We'll appreciate you, Granddad, and I appreciate for speaking to Miss Scott. Oh, I appreciate. Yes, because you will hear there was a nice connection, and he feels very confident. Okay? He can't make it happen, but he can make the connection for you. And I think he feels good about it, Maya, okay? You're welcome, hun. I think Joanna's next. You're so welcome, my hun. You have a good night and make sure you're manifesting, okay? Put out all your crystals, manifest. Joanna, Lisa, can you ask if it's better to continue in home of my mother? Can you ask if is better continue in home of my mother? Okay, Joanna, do you mean if you should continue to stay living there? I want to make sure I have the right question. I'm going to ask the cards to help me out. Is that what you mean? Do you live with your mom now and you want to know if it's better for you to stay there? Yes. Okay. All right, let me check with the cards. Is it better for Joanna to stay at home? You've been thinking about moving out, but you're worried about your mom, I'm hearing from your spirit. I leave my house because of my finances. I leave my house because of my finances. Okay. And you're worried about your mom? That's what I keep hearing from spirit. Yes, also. Okay. Yeah, let me see what the cards show. Okay, are you thinking of moving in with someone, Joanna? The reason I ask is you have the devil, which is the temptation card. So it almost always means that you're tempted to move somewhere else. You're tempted to leave where you are, but you're worried about your mom. It doesn't have to be a guy. This could be a girl that you're tempted to move in with, just a friend. Just that you would like to be on your own is what I'm hearing. The temptation is there strongly. I feel like if you moved in, my sister's calling to live with. Okay, yeah. And that makes perfect sense to me. I feel like it's financially, it's going to be tough for a little while though. Here's you moving and leaving. Actually, the Six of Swords, which is an air sign. So it could be that you're dealing, I don't know if your sister is a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, but quite often you could be dealing with that sign. But her face is forward, so she's moving towards something. And I feel like it's at the quarter moon. And the quarter moon is not for like another week. But I feel like you'll be making a decision by then and you're leaving and moving towards something. 26th November. What's that? What's the 26th of November, hon? That's my son's birthday, actually. But what is it to you? It was Thanksgiving this year. Your sister's birthday. Okay. So it was on Thanksgiving this year because it was my son's birthday too. So she's a Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. You could very much move in with her. You're tempted to, but I think you're a little bit concerned about your mom. But I'm hearing that your sister's it's gonna overwhelm. It's gonna be a really good thing to have happen if you do move out on your own. If you're able to afford it, if the two of you can afford it, I think it's really good for you. Okay? Does that make sense, Joanna? Because I do see the movement. I think it's just you making the decision to do that. Mom is with someone I don't like. Okay. I mean, I think there's a good reason. You're worried about your mom, though, I'm hearing that very clearly because your angels keep telling me. So you're worried about your mom with this person. So you feel like you should stay around to protect her in a way or to keep an eye on her? Don't forget, though, and your angels are reminding me to tell you this, it is not your responsibility to take care of your mom. Okay, I know you want to and you feel drawn to, but these are her life lessons, right? And it's time for you to go out and make your own. So I think living with your sister is a good idea when you can afford it, but I feel like your mom will be safe. Lisa, I'm so glad and happy that my ancestors like you as much as I do, because they don't play about me. Your spirit is something wonderful. Oh, thank you, Maya. Maya, that's so lovely to say. Thank you. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. So, Joanna, follow your gut on this one, hon. You'll know when it's time to move, okay? I know. It's a little fearful. I mean, you're used to staying where you are, but if you don't like the person she's with, I think it's a really good kind of shove out the door, you know? And I think moving in your sister will give you a lot of comfort. Okay, hon? Keep me posted on how it's going. And it looks like it'll be at the first of the moon, the first crescent moon, which is in a week or so. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Rebecca. You guys can call me Lisa. You don't have to call me Miss Lisa. I feel old when you call me Miss Lisa. I am old, but I feel older. General reading. Okay, Rebecca, for the month of January and February. How's that sound? Let's find out what's going on with Rebecca for the month of January and February. What's up with work? Why am I getting like such a ding from your spirits about work? Is there somebody there that you're not happy with? Is there somebody at work that you're not happy with, Rebecca? I feel like it's a person who's kind of toxic to you. So are you working right now? You don't work. Okay. So who's around you that's very toxic? Because I feel like there's a toxic energy that really drains on you, really pulls your energy and makes you tired and anxious. Rebecca, does that make sense? I am going to pull cards. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, here's this person, Rebecca. Okay, unhappy, kind of in their own self-pity, have their own self-pity parties, worry about everything, makes everybody feel negative. This is a person that's around you. That's the first card I pulled. It's the Five of Cups, and that's all about emotions. So it's somebody that you're emotionally attached to, emotionally involved with. So it's got to be somebody that's around you, and you're just not aware that they're sapping you of your energy. Okay. But the second card I have is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is establishing some kind of a relationship. It doesn't have to be a true love relationship, but it's establishing a relationship that makes you feel really good. And I feel like this is a connection. I know you're not involved with anybody. That's why I'm saying this is not, the Lover's card, when it comes up, can be a connection to anybody. It doesn't have to be a connection to a lover or somebody you're involved with. Okay, it could be just a connection to a friend. It could be a connection to somebody that you're going to get a job with, and it's coming up as brand new for you. Nope, it's not. It's not a lover or your husband or anything. This is something that's coming in the future. This is getting past, moving away from this toxic person or being aware of them so you can protect your own energy. And then the star is shining. I mean, the Lover's card is shining, saying that there's somebody around you that you'll establish a new relationship with it. I don't think it has to be necessarily a love relationship. It could be a relationship with a good friend. It could be a relationship with a family member. It's just that relationship is going to get a lot stronger once you cut this relationship out. I also have a money card here. I have the Page of Pentacles, and look how big the pentacle here is. So there is money, which is good, and money's coming in also. But this is definitely somebody in your life that's causing you grief, or is a worrisome person, or brings you down when you're around them and you don't realize they sap your energy. And this is just saying there's going to be a new relationship that comes in of some kind. And this is money. This is good. So I feel like, have you been looking for a job? Because this is a card that would tell me that a job is coming in for you. It's a messenger. It's a page bringing in that new job. And pentacles are usually working around. Okay, so you retired. So is there something that you're doing that is you're hoping to do that's going to bring in some extra money? because that's what this card is all about, that you get a message that there's some extra money. Pages bring in messages, but look how big that pentacle is. Okay. I mean, that's what the cards are telling me pretty clearly, Rebecca. So either you're going to, maybe you win some money, I don't know, but there's money that's coming in. I don't think it's the lottery, but I do feel like it's money that's coming in that you didn't think about or that you didn't know. Did you already get your stimulus money? Angelica's next. Yes, you did. Okay, so it's something like that is what I'm hearing. It's good, honey. It's good money that's coming in. And there is somebody that I think you lend an ear to them so often and they drain you and you don't realize that they drain you. Okay? And then, but this is somebody new that's coming in. It could be a new friend coming in. It could be a new, or a relative that's making themselves known. And there's also money coming in. So, I mean, I think if I look at all areas of your life, with relationships and money, they all look good, hon. Name vision board. Good. For someone new to come into my life. Perfect. And put that vision board to work tonight. Really say your prayers around it. Really put that right in front of you, because tonight's the night of manifestation with the new moon, especially in Capricorn. Okay? Thank you, Rebecca. Good luck, hon. You're so welcome. I'm sorry it's not hitting home to you, but maybe once you think about it, it will. And you'll have to let me know if that's the case, okay? So I think, is it Angelica who's next, Goddess? Yes. Okay, good. I have Angelica, then Patty, then Maria, then Goddess Love, then Leo Sign, then Kim, then Apurva. A general reading, hon? Okay, let's see what's going on. Would you like it about work? Would you like it about, I mean, career, money, romance, anything in particular that you want me to focus on, Angelica? Just general. All right, I'm just going to keep it general. Okay. Okay, love and friendship. Okay, so here's a card, 4 of Cups. Means you're not satisfied with the cups that are here, so the universe is bringing you in something new for you. So this could be a new friendship, a new relationship coming into you, and you're so busy writing in your diary, you're not really paying attention. This universe is giving you something new because you're not happy with what you've got right now. So if you look around you, this person's really grounded. The cups are all about water signs, so it could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces that's coming in soon. And then I have the Hierophant, which would be somebody of higher being, somebody of higher power, higher knowledge. This could be you possibly going back to school, learning something new, learning a new job, or maybe there's a part of your job that you are moving into. Are you moving in your job? Are you moving up where you're not going to know? Because this is higher knowledge, the Hierophant. You're actually looking for a job. Okay, well, that makes perfect sense. So this is the universe handing you this job, and this is you trying to make a decision whether or not you're going to be happy taking it. This is a higher power, and this could be you and all your wisdom surrounding you. Look at the light that's shining from you. You have the right to make a decision one way or another, and that's what you're going to do. That's what's going to come up for you. And that does make sense. That does make sense. Okay, Angelica? I feel like all you have to do is put your feelers out there and you will have something handed to you, job-wise. Okay, Angelica? Manifest like crazy tonight, hon. It's the new moon. Manifest that new job coming in. And it will, okay? It's hard on everybody being stuck in the house. I understand. But you might be able to get something where you can be doing it from home online. Just be open is what I'm hearing. Your angels are telling me to tell you to be open to the possibilities of something new. Okay? You guys, please share this when the video's over, or share it out now to Facebook or to wherever you can. Instagram. I appreciate it. Thank you. And if anybody wants to book a private reading, you can book a private reading down below at northernlights.one. You can go to my website and then call me and we can schedule a private reading for you. Okay? I think that's great, Angelica. You're so welcome, hon. Put it out there, put that manifestation out there, and know that it's going to come in. And just expect it. Just expect that it's going to be there and that you don't have to think about it anymore. Okay? Patty, you're next, hon. How can I help? Patricia, wondering if Jesse has any messages for me. I have been flickering lights and feathers. Nice. That's usually him. Absolutely. He's around you. He is looking to make you smile. He knows there's an important date that's coming up. I feel like in the next few days, and he wants to make you smile because it's usually a day that makes you sad, he says. Patty, he's bringing up the name Danny to me. Does Danny mean anything to you? His birthday. Okay. Yeah, and he says that's usually a day that's really hard for you. He knows that, so he's trying to make you smile. Absolutely, with the flickering lights and everything. That doesn't surprise me at all. It wouldn't surprise me. He's talking about a license plate, so I don't know if you're going to see a license plate that says his name on it or has his initials on it in the next couple of days. But it's going to be out there. Danny. Yeah, he mentioned the name Danny right away to me. Does that ring any bells to you, hon? No. Let me ask him more about that. He's talking about it being a cousin or somebody, a close relative or somebody that was a distant relative. They too have passed. Is this could this be somebody older, hun? Patty? Yeah, Chelsea, every time, if you leave and you unsubscribe, I'm not going to take people back to do readings. Okay, so if you want to stay subscribed, I'm happy to do readings for my subscribers. But if you just come on whenever I'm here and resubscribe and then unsubscribe, I'm not gonna take those people to do readings. Okay, so I guess if you got unsubscribed again, subscribe, but please keep it there. Okay, you don't have to be notified if you don't want to be. Just turn off the notifications. But I need the subscription part to do readings. You can't think of anyone. Okay, he just is mentioning this person, and I feel like it's somebody that's around him quite a bit. I feel like this is somebody that could be older than him. He has a uniform on, he's showing me. I feel like this is way back, a relative or a cousin or somebody that's like been dead for a very long time, like a past life kind of. He looks like he has a Civil War uniform on to me. It's very, very old. He's also telling me that not to be ask your relatives. Yeah, please do, because he's making me feel like he has this person with him, and he's leading me into the everything that's going on, all the trauma that's going on in Washington D.C. with this person, which is interesting. It's like a Civil War uniform, but ask around, because he wants you to know that he always used to say that. Bad things happened on his birthday. And he knows that this year something not great is going to happen on his birthday. And he's accepted that, and he doesn't want you to feel bad about it. That makes sense, Patricia? I don't know why he always associated his birthday with something negative happening, but he did. But he knows this year something negative will happen around his birthday, and he's okay with it. So he doesn't want you to feel bad, hon, okay? He's handing you a flower. It's really pretty. He's handing you like a tulip or it could be a rose. Things would happen on his birthday. Yeah, and he always used to say it was always negative things happening on his birthday, but he said this time it will be something negative out here, like in our country. Not to you, not to anybody around you, but there are negative things that are going to be happening, and he says it's okay. Things will be okay. He misses you too, sweetie, but he knows how much you talk to him. He hears you every time you talk to him. He says this is a really hard time of year, going right from Christmas right to his birthday. He says it's not him. What do you mean? T. Wilmore, if you would like to be added to the list for a reading, I need you to subscribe down below. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll let, as soon as I see it come up across the screen, then I'll to add you to the list. Okay? Patricia, what do you mean it's not him? The reason, there you go. Okay, you're subscribed. Thank you, hon. So we can add her. We can add T. Wilmore. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl goddess, but they just subscribed. Yes, you can be added because you subscribed. When you leave, I ask that you please leave your subscription in place and not take it with you. Okay? That's when, what do you call it? YouTube starts to get angry with me. Okay? Goddess Love T. Wilmore already did. So you can add T. Wilmore. It was not his fault. No, and he knows that. He always used to say and talk about it like it would make him depressed, he says, but he's okay with it, and he knows that this time it is going to not be great. Okay? So T. Wilmore, I ask that when you leave, you don't unsubscribe, please, because that's when I can't take you next time if you unsubscribe. Even if you resubscribe the next time you come, I won't take you, because I need people that are going to stay as subscribers, okay? That's what YouTube wants me to do. Used to feel like it was his fault. Yeah, it's not though. And this time around, it's not going to be his fault either, obviously. But he says that if you can let go of that, he can let go of that. Patty. Yeah. He was a big flower picker when he was little, he's telling me. So he used to pick dandelions all the time and bring them to you? Patty, is that true? He's showing me as a little kid. He's showing himself as a little kid to me, and he's picking little flowers, and he would bring them to you, like buttercups or the one you would hold under your chin. He's showing me you holding them under his chin. He did, yeah. It's beautiful energy, hon. Beautiful energy. Really? Delay from you hearing me, you mean, or your ability for me to see what you write? So Patricia, he's to see your answers. Okay. He is saying for you to let go of the fact that he holds a grudge about his birthday. Okay. He says if you let go of it, he'll let go of it. That's something the two of you can work on together. Okay. He can hear. And you'll see so many messages this week, the week of his birthday. He'll come to you in dreams, he says. You'll see it on the license plate. He keeps bringing that up. Who called him Jay? Did somebody call him Jay? You did. Okay. Because he's bringing up he's just saying Jay. So as if that'll have some meaning to you. Jessica, how cute. He loves you so much. He's just like giving you a big hug. He's right there with you. Okay, Patty? He's right there with you. Yes. And he's very happy. So just know how much at peace he is and keep talking to him. He loves to hear from you, sweetie. My pleasure. Always my pleasure. Thank you, Patty. Patty had a private reading with me. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Patty. And she got to talk to her son for a long time, just all by herself in a private reading. It was wonderful. So if any of you guys ever want a private reading, you can go down below to northernlights.one and schedule that. My phone number's on there, and you can schedule that with me. My prices are there, and you have a wonderful night too, Patty. Thank you so much for coming on, hon. And if you need to be in touch with me over his birthday, please feel free to text, okay? Take care. You're so welcome, hon. My pleasure. Maria, you're next. Love reading, dear. What's coming towards me? Someone from the past or a new love? Okay, I heard new love just right now from your spirits. But let me pull a couple of cards for you, okay? After Wilmore, I'm going to close. Goddess love, okay? A lot of energy when I'm doing mediumship. It draws more energy from me. So I'm going to close after Wilmore. That will be the last, okay? So when people come on, if they can please subscribe for the next time, I'll be on Friday night. Yeah, Maria, this is you. Yep. And then if you can just say that we're closed for new readings, but please subscribe. And when I come on Friday night, I will definitely read for my subscribers. So Marie, let's see what's going on love-wise for you, hon. What's coming up? What's coming up? Okay. This is a new love. Okay, this is not a past love, but you need to let go of your past love. You're not doing it though? Oh yeah, Charles should have come after Apruva, Goddess Love, before Wilmore. Chelsea came in before Wilmore. T. Wilmore. So after Apruva, we have Charles, and then T. Wilmore. Chels. Okay, that's great, Chels. Thanks. But I'm just getting Goddess Love to add you after Apruva, and is Chels, and then T. Wilmore is last. Okay, so I am getting, Maria, I am getting love coming in. I feel like you're working hard to bring it in, and you might be working too hard to bring it in. Are you really focusing on it? Are you really trying to meet somebody? Is that what's going on, Maria? Yes, she's subscribed. She's been here a few times. So she can be added after Apruva. Thank you, hon. Maria, are you working hard on bringing in a new love, or are you thinking about it all the time and really wishing for it to come? Because the night is here. The new love is here and is coming in. Very healing energy, very wonderful energy, very strong with the eagle. So the energy is definitely coming. I know you think about it a lot, but you don't need to think about it so much. And the less you think about it, the easier this person is going to be to come in. He's just waiting to come in. But I feel like you're almost, I don't want to use the word obsessed, but it's like it's too much. It's too strong. You can let go a little bit and love will still come in. Okay, Maria? And I'm drawn to I'm hearing 2 months based on his hoofs. So I know you put a lot of expectation and it makes it hard for this person to come in. But I'm hearing within 2 months, so February and March. I feel like by the end of March, this person will come in if you just let it happen and not think about it all the time. Okay? Because when you put that expectation, it's really hard for somebody to those shoes. But they will be coming in. So let it go. Let the universe take charge and bring this person in for you, Maria. Okay? Try not to control it. O is close March. Yes. March. Okay? Goddess Love, it's your turn. Someone give me some expectation, to be honest with you. Someone give me some expectation. I don't know what that means, Maria. What does that mean, hon? Someone give me some expectation, to be honest with you. Somebody's giving you like the feeling they might be interested. It could be that you're meeting somebody very soon if you haven't already, and you're not going to be in a relationship until March. You're welcome. Excuse me. That was rude. Sorry about that. Goddess Love, it's your turn, sweetie. What would you like to know? General, please. Farah, I know. And everybody can call you Farah. I just don't like to assume. Some people like their name hidden, so I know. You tell me every time to call you Farah. And I will call you Farah. You want a general reading, so I'll give you a reading through the end of January and into February, where the energy is really, 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 really not good in the universe. But let's see how it is around you, okay? Okay. Okay, well, the truth is definitely coming out. So the energy is really good around you. The truth is definitely coming up. You have the Ace of Swords and with the Dove behind it. So I feel like the truth having to do with a relationship of some kind or having to do with somebody that's in your life, relationship-wise. This isn't necessarily about work. I feel like this is more about a personal relationship that's coming up. And the truth is going to come out. And it could be with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, because they're all air signs. Air signs are swords. Oh, okay. Thanks, hon. But this is definitely a good thing with the truth coming out, okay? And that's about love. And the other card I have is the Strength card. So one thing about the Strength card when it comes to love or when it comes to a relationship of any kind is that it's great to set your boundaries and be really strong, but I'm also saying, and I'm also hearing for you to show your underbelly side. You look how the night is ending and we're coming into the light here. So the strength of the lion is no longer needed as much, and we're coming into the lamb. It's the underbelly, it's the vulnerable side. I thought you wanted a general reading, hon. I think take it with love is what I'm hearing. Take it with love and give it back, and don't analyze it. Okay? Try not to overanalyze your mother's gesture today. Just take it with love and return the feeling. Okay? That's important. Okay, goddess? Yeah, I'm not sure, Chels. You just got to keep subscribing. But you can't unsubscribe when you leave. When you do that, I'm not going to take people back anymore when they do that. So if you stay subscribed, I'll take my regular subscribers only. Okay? Goddess Love, is that okay? About your mom? Do you feel okay with that? Are you sure it's not a setup? It's not a setup. Don't always think negative about your mom. I think she's trying to break the ice is what I'm hearing. Okay, Goddess Love? Farah? You said something about the truth. Does that have to do with my deceptive cousin? I don't know. There's too many questions, hon. I'm only answering one question, right? That's all I do. That's a whole nother thing. So hold on to that one till Friday when I come back. I just know the truth is around you, so you can take it however you'd like. Okay? I understand, but I can't answer more than one question. And I've already done a general reading and I answered about your mom. So I'm not going to talk about your cousin too. I need to move on. Okay? You may want to pay for and have a full half-hour reading. Go to my northernlights.one website down below, and you can sign up and call me, and we can schedule a private reading, and we can ask all these questions and answer everything you need to know, because that'll take a lot of time, okay? You're welcome, hon. My pleasure. Thank you for being the moderator. So Leo sign, you're next. I did not get the job I was sure I would get. Oh, I'm sorry. It was looking good, but you know what? When you don't get something, it's because the universe has something better for you, bringing something better in. And there's a reason you didn't get it. I always believed that. And I always said that to myself if I didn't get a job all through the years. If I don't get this job, it's because there's something better that the universe is bringing me. So you just have to sit tight and wait. Of course, Goddess, anytime. I really appreciate your help. You've done a great job. Thank you. So what now, Leo? Let me check. Let me check with the cards and see if something's coming. Have you applied to something else? Because I feel like you're giving up. You're feeling negative. You're feeling very negative. Like you were sure you had that one and you just, now you feel like, you know, nothing's coming your way. I know, but the universe will keep having you go through these jobs until it feels it's the right one for you. All right? Interesting. Okay, so the cards I pulled for you, I have Death and Rebirth, which is a wonderful card if you're looking for a job. It means you're letting go of the past, right? The things that no longer serve you, and you're being reborn, and you're going into something new. So maybe it's the type of job you're looking for. Hi, Sue Shaw. How are you? I'll definitely add you to the list, Goddess Love. We're adding Sue. We're getting to our, I think there's 3 people ahead of you, Sue. If you want to ask a question, I'd be happy to talk to you tonight. It's so good to see you. I miss you. We're adding you to the list, and I think there's like 2 people ahead of you. I'm adding Sue Shaw. That's my discretion, Goddess Love. Even though the list is closed, we're adding Sue. You know what, hon? I don't know what kind of job you're going to have, but I feel like you're going to be given a choice, because look at this. This is the way the angels want you to go, is down this path. But you have 2 choices to make. And the only thing that's stopping you from making this choice is you. So I almost feel like this keeps moving towards you. I feel like these opportunities keep moving towards you, and you have to make the choice, but you have to get this buck out of the way to make this choice, because you can't go down this path until you move this buck. But it's up to you to do that. Okay, Leo? So something is blocking you from taking that leap of faith into a new job, and you're ready. You've let go of the past. You've let go of the things that no longer serve you, and you're bringing in the things that are really good for you. You will get choices, though, hon, is what I'm telling you. You will get choices. You'll have 2 choices between 2 jobs. You just have to be patient and let the universe work its magic. Okay? Just have to be patient. You will have choices, I promise, Leo. Okay? Yep. If that's what I saw back then when I pulled the cards, then I would go with that. But I feel like you're going to have a choice between 2 jobs. Okay? Kim is next. Hi, Kim. How can I help you today, hon? Yes, keep me posted, Leo. Okay? Don't be closed down to the idea. Be open to it. My mother has any messages from my family, but mostly my father, his wife. He's hoping she has something to say to him, but mostly my father, his wife. Okay, so you want to see if your mom has any messages for your dad? Kim? Okay, let me call in your angels and your spirit guides to connect with your mom. She's talking about a ring, her wedding ring. Is this her wedding ring? Does he have her wedding ring? Kim, she's also talking about, does he still make like a cup of tea? He has her ring. Okay, yeah, because she's swirling her ring. She's also talking about a cup of tea or something she would drink every morning that he still makes for her because it's such a habit. Does that make sense to you? It brings him comfort to make it. This was routine for her. She would have it every morning, and he makes it. He still makes it, right? Okay. I wish your dad was here so I could actually have the two of them talk to each other. That would be really nice. Would he ever think about having a reading, hon? Because I feel like your mom has a lot of really private things. But I mean, I feel like there's some private things she wants to talk about. He said yes to making the coffee. That he would have a private. Okay, so you just need to call me and we'll schedule that, hon. But if you'd like to ask a question of her, I'd be happy to ask her. I just don't want to put everything out here that she has to say because it's very privately. I mean, it's very private. We can definitely do the private reading another time, but is there something that he would like to ask her that I can ask her while she's here? She's talking about a big toe. Why is she showing me a big toe? Does he have a problem with one of his toes? His big toe? Yeah, that's hard because he hasn't totally accepted that she's gone. They were together for so long, so he's really struggling, is what she's saying. But she's showing me his big toe. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm seeing. Does he have something wrong with one of his toes? His little toe? Well, she's showing me a toe. It looks like a big toe to me, but is it swollen? His little toe? Her little toe. She's have a problem with her toe? Because she's showing me a toe and I don't really understand the connection. That's why I'm giving you the message, because it's not a message for me, it's for her, it's for your dad. It was swollen. Okay. So that's why she's showing it to me. She feels great right now. She's very happy. She's very much at peace. She feels wonderful. She can't tell him what to do to occupy his time, she says. He needs to find something that has purpose and that he feels comfortable with. He was so used to following her around or doing things that she wanted to do, but this is a time for him to find things that he wants to do. That's going to make him happy, Kim. Does that make sense? Sue, I understand if you can't wait, I'd love to have you wait to do a reading if that's okay. But if you can't, I understand. I know you came on to say hi, and I'm so glad you did. I don't want to make you feel bad about having to stay on if you're busy. So he needs to find something that's going to make him happy, Kim. Okay, good. Thanks, Sue. Kim, does that make sense? Your dad is very stubborn, she's saying. Yes, he's having a hard time. We'll definitely call the schedule. I'm sorry, hon. I know she has a lot she wants to say, but she doesn't want it to be in this kind of a forum where it's really public, okay? But she would love to talk to him. He's a very private guy, she's telling me. So putting all this up on the screen in front of everybody would not be his cup of tea. It's nothing earth-shattering she wants to tell him. It's just that I feel like she knows that he wants his privacy. Yes. So when you have a chance, definitely give me a buzz and we'll schedule that. Because I think it would be wonderful for both of them to talk to each other. Okay? Normally I would just give you information on here, but I don't think your dad wants to share. Okay, Kim? I'm glad you brought your dad tonight, though. Thank you. And your mom sends her love, Kim. She says you know how much she's around you. Okay? I think she already left. Okay. Apurva. Oh, we know how much she's around. She's all around. She's never going to leave, Kim. You don't have to worry about that, okay? Okay, sweetie. Apurva, how can I help you today? What would you like to know about? And then Shells, and then T. Wilmore, and then Sue. I wanted to know, where is my relationship heading? Is there potential for marriage? There's always potential for marriage, and I'm hearing from your angels that there's always potential for marriage. I can't read his energy and how he's feeling, remember, because I don't have permission. He's not here. But I can tell you that I do see the potential for marriage for sure. I mean, I think you're heading in a nice direction. Pay attention to any red flags you see, though, Apurva, okay? Because I think you've noticed a few red flags popping up. Things that kind of make you question a little bit. Is that accurate? Things that you've noticed that make you question things. Does that make sense, Apurva? Okay, keep to stop you from having a relationship. I just think when those red flags pop up, you need to address them right away and talk about them right away, okay? You both have free will, so that potential for marriage is always there. It's smooth, waiting for marriage to happen. Okay, so it's just a matter of the two of you being on the same page, talking about it, and making a decision to move forward. Hang in there with it. Okay? Awesome. Thank you for waiting all this time. I know you've been on a long time waiting. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Chels? You're welcome, Apurva. You're welcome, hon. Good luck. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. Chels, you're next. Guys, remember to please share this out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Share it out to all your friends. Let them know if you're enjoying it, okay? Because that helps me get more subscribers, and I appreciate that. That's what YouTube is looking for from me at this point. So thank you. Chelsea, are you here? I'll wait another 30 seconds. See if Chelsea's here. Sometimes the chat moves a little slowly and I don't see the messages when they come through. Farah, are you still here? I think Chels has gone. How about T, Wilmore? Or Will, yeah. T, is T here? Hi. What are Bishop's feelings about me and our connection? Well, I can't do someone else's feelings who isn't here. Okay, I always say this. They need to be on and I need to have permission from their angels to talk about feelings. So do you want to reword that question? I feel like there is a good connection. I feel like it's a new connection, though. Is that correct? When to come in our relationship? Okay, what's to come in our relationship? Is this brand new, this relationship? Yes, it is. Are you actually dating, or is this just someone you're interested in? Because I don't feel the connection between you two yet. I just feel that there's going to be good communication, and I feel like it could be coming, but I don't see anything yet. Does that make sense? You say it says what's to come in our relationship. So do you already have a relationship? Dating for a week now. Okay. I think it's going to take a while is what I'm hearing. You're very different. You're very different people. Is that correct? I feel like he's the kind of person that doesn't like to get too close. When he gets too close, he pulls away. And you're not, yeah, you're not that way at all. He comes close and he pulls away, and you're going to see that a lot. And you're going to have to talk about that a lot, because I feel like that could get in the way of things if you let it. Okay? But I feel like you're on a good path. I just feel like keep the lines of communication open. Talk about things as they come up, and don't let him sneak away or suddenly ghost you if he feels he's getting too close. Okay? Okay. Good luck with it. Will you keep me posted? Definitely come on and keep me posted, okay? Stay subscribed and come on. I'll be on Friday. Will be the next time, Friday, and let me know. Yay! Thank you for waiting. Sue, you're next, sweetie. How are you? Sue Shaw. Does my mom have a message for my brother and sister and I? Let me talk to your mom. Let me call her in. Call her on Angel Michael Raphael Gabriel Uriel. To bring the messages for your love and light, happy your highest and best. Somebody's birthday. She's talking about a birthday, Sue. Whose birthday's coming up? This might be in February. End of January, beginning of February, I feel like. Your grandmother. And your grandmother's still alive? Is this her mom, hun? She's passed. It's January 17th. Oh, okay. You weren't on earlier. I would, if you have a chance to look at my last live reading, the first 45 minutes is all about what's going on astrologically in the sky and how from now until like the 22nd to 23rd of January, it's going to be a really, really, really ignitable time. A lot of anger, a lot of frustration. It's not a good time. So I think if anything, what your mom wants you to do is just be careful. She's also worried about one of your brothers. Does that make sense? Why she would be worried about one of your brothers? Is one of them going through something financially? I feel like this has to do with money. Hi, Lala. I'm already done for tonight, hon. I'm on my last person. I will be back on Friday, though, if you want to join us then. Okay? I've been on for just about 2 hours. Thank you for joining us. But thank you, hon. And I know about my brothers. Not that I know, but my brothers and sisters have been arguing about the Capitol incident. Yeah, there's a lot of tension. Oh, good. Well, I'll give you a reading on Friday, Lala. Remind me that it's your birthday. That's awesome. This whole weekend is, and right through next week, really starting in the next couple of days for like the next 10 days. It's kind of like a lit match going into a box of fireworks. There's going to be a lot happening in the Capitol. There's going to be a lot happening. Stay away, stay safe. It's not pretty. So I see a lot of heaviness. So I think the smartest thing to do is, if you have time, go back and look at my last live, which has, I think it was 2 days ago. I think it was Sunday. And it'll show the last, or all the astrological stuff and what's happening in the planets and what's square. And because Mars and Uranus are square, and we have Pluto that's coming in, and Mars is the planet of war, and Pluto's the planet of hell. And they're exactly square at 29 degrees on Inauguration Day. So everything around it for 3 days before and 3 days after is very, very unsteady. Yeah, I can imagine they did, Sue. There's a lot of anger and resentment. There's a lot. So I can imagine that when somebody disagrees, I can see how that would come into play, for sure. I don't know that that's going to get better right this moment, Sue, because I think there's a lot more to come. Sure. Just send me a text and we'll set something up, hon. No problem. We can talk more in private, okay? Okay. We'll take care of it, Sue. No problem. You don't need to worry about this, okay? This is not something you have to fix between them. They will fix it. I'm hearing that from your angels, okay? I know you want to fix it because you don't like confrontation and you don't like fighting between them, but this is not your problem to fix. We'll talk more, okay? All right, you guys, thank you all for coming on tonight. Thank you for being my subscribers and for being around. I love having you here. And I will see you on Friday, although you can continue to watch the dailies. Love you guys. Bye.